Thank you,
Hey,
Gan.
teamwork. Teamwork
That
making
was
the dream work.
Gan. That was the best sync we've ever had. Gan. Thank you. You just gave us the best sync we've ever. Thank you, Gan, and only.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he did it. He did it. If somebody wants to take it over, I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool with it.
I think that's the one thing that does not matter of who does it.
I think I mean, if we're trying to take other people's jobs, if one of you guys wants to edit just
Nobody's
maybe
trying to
one
take
TikTok,
anybody's jobs.
just one TikTok, that'd be great.
And I want your tongue to give me one pee-pee touch. One pee-pee touch.
No, thank you, brother.
Yes, brother.
We are here, brother. Check, check. Check, check, fly. Check. Meat on meat. Stack, meat on meat.
Can we talk about just like the impact he's had?
The
in past,
takeover?
Dude, like the past month, his sketch has been on a tear, and good for him, dude. Good for him.
I want you guys to remember.
Since birth.
I was doing the sketch thing.
Oh,
on the podcast.
I was a fan of sketch before sketch was mainstream.
I'm just saying, like a month ago, I remember I was doing
sketch. That's how much I was into
Fuck
sketch.
you guys, shut up. Shut up. No, I remember a month ago I did it on the podcast. I was like, meat on meat. And just in a month, that dude is just taking over.
I mean, audience, if you guys want to scour through all of our old episodes and look for that clip to make sure Adrian's telling the truth, you should maybe go watch the old ones.
You should start from episode 1 all the way 3 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, I believe Adrian was on every single episode too. Like,
you just have to check and listen.
You would just have to check. He was there.
It's like a Where's
I can't
Waldo.
Recall. Yeah. So, and by the way, while you guys are there, like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it.
Get out of my head. I was gonna say we should like toss in a little. Make sure you guys like and subscribe in like the first 20 minutes, like every YouTuber does. You know?
Well, I heard you're not supposed to do it at the yeah.
Yeah, it's shameless.
You're not supposed to do it at the
great
beginning,
show.
according to algorithms.
Who makes these algorithms?
Dude,
I want to talk to them.
Have you ever seen Wreck-It Ralph, dude?
Yeah.
Who hasn't seen Wreck-It Ralph?
Why are you still mewing?
Wreck-It Ralph
Shut
breaks
up,
the
he's
internet.
mewing. That one was okay.
I only seen the first one, yeah.
The first one was really good.
The
Second one was good. It wasn't, you know.
You know what? The best animated movie was it was Robots. Doesn't get enough love.
Upgrades, people. Upgrades. Which is funny
It
because
was
it's talking
a
to robots.
perfect critique on the capitalist hellscape that we were currently in and still are. But they did it in a kid-friendly version.
Double Penji'd up for the episode.
God
That's
damn.
that's awesome.
I love how I was just like shitting on capitalism, and then Adrian's over here just like blasting his brain out.
You can't fall for the capitalist agenda if you're too high to notice it.
I was going through some of our old YouTube short clips and just looking at some of the comments, and I saw one where it was like your face started the video, Adrian, and the guy was like, I thought this was Sneeko at the beginning.
Don't ever
I know,
compare me to that
I
fucking
was like,
cuck.
that's the funniest
No,
shit.
go back. We're going to go back. You're going to get blocked. Whoever that was, fuck you. That's actually offensive. Fuck you. That guy watches his girlfriend get fucking banged by other dudes. I would never. All right? I am not like that. That dude is misogynistic to the core. I love women. I'm just straight up banging other dudes. Speaking of
banging dudes.
do you guys remember that dude on Vine?
Nope.
The white dude who always stand in front of his mirror, and he was like a wannabe rapper, and he was like "Gratata."
Casey Frey?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Fucking, what was his name? It was Brian something.
He was a gay porn star.
Yeah, I remember seeing his videos like pop up.
You remember seeing his videos?
No, like on TikTok, like it would just randomly on the For You page, and you'd be like,
It's like I knew I
Big fan.
recognized him from
You'd be
somewhere.
like,
Big fan.
guess what I just got done doing? Fucking a dude. And it's just like, whoa, guy, slow down. Just throwing that out there at us.
Well, I mean, we get like heterosexual, things thrown in our face all for decades. Sometimes you
devious
need
dog.
sometimes you need a little gay stuff thrown at you.
Yeah, throw some gay ass in my face. Fuck, dude.
Why do you stop this, man?
I don't know. I don't know where this episode's gonna even go at this point. We've talked about sketch. We've somehow come full circle to gay porn. I don't know. I don't know where we're going.
Well, we can start with this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of the Something Original podcast. My name is Adrian, and here in our virtual studio, I'm joined with our other lovely host,
Chase.
And Bebop.
Anyways, guys,
we can't
welcome.
do it. We can't
I
do it.
can't
Chase.
do it. I don't
think
know
we have
how.
Too round of faces. I don't think our faces.
It's because
are
you're not
square enough.
mewing. Well, over here, Gannon's fucking like jaw lined up. What
Because
are we talking about?
Gan has a more square shaped jaw than us. We've see, that might have been it right there. I don't know. I don't know
think
how
you
to
just
do it.
suck in
The
your-
internet's fried my brain. So
It's called
why are we
brain
even
rot.
talking about this? Yeah.
Brain rot enterprise over here. But yeah, welcome
I
back,
need some
ladies
water.
and gents.
Water. Water.
You can see who comes fully prepared for the podcast.
Water. Oh. Water. I just left my water over at the next to the fridge.
Are you a Pokemon? God damn.
I hate this lid.
Water.
Wow, my bad.
Wow.
Today in news.
Google searches for eyes hurt during solar eclipse.
Oh, they were. It was supposed to say the searches surged.
Surged.
Just-
Thanks.
Sorry.
Who's on teleprompter?
Sorry. Redo it. I feel. I feel like it's awkward
I'm looking
now.
at the crew in the background right now. Ricky? Did you fuck up the teleprompter, Ricky?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucked up the teleprompter. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna beat his fucking ass.
All right, do it again.
Today in news.
Google searches for eyes hurt soar during solar eclipse.
And I wonder why. Some people were using these Sonic the restaurant, like eye covers. And you think these were going to be up to scale? Up to code? No, you don't have eyeballs anymore. And that's because you trusted...
These are the same people that are allowed to operate automotive vehicles.
Question.
Let that
Sonic the
sink in.
restaurant has eye covers?
Yeah, they were giving them out.
Like for the solar eclipse?
Yes.
And people trusted that?
That's the... You trusted a restaurant where they have people with rollerblades come out and give you your food with the protection of your eyes. What are we doing as a society?
That's like looking at cameras at Best Buy and somebody comes out with like a fucking tray of food and was like, "You want our Best Buy special? Get the fuck out of here! Is that horse meat?"
Have you guys seen the memes of like
Do you even know how to
the
cook
people
that?
who are like, when I ate that shrimp scampi and O'Reilly's and my body shuts down? That's exactly exactly the situation to a T. But yeah,
And you order the filet mignon at Pep Boys and start seizing. But
That's
that's
probably like 90% of people ever. I really could go for some filet mignon right now.
I don't think I've ever had a filet mignon.
I've had it once. I had it at Eddie V's for an anniversary dinner.
Yeah, I know, because you were a fucking trust fund kid. Like we know.
No, I actually went
He
broke
comes from New
after
Jersey,
that
dude.
dinner.
It's tough out there.
They can only have filet mignon every other week.
Daddy.
Listen, go fuck yourself. What were we talking? Oh, the Google searches.
Solar eclipse.
Yeah, we got way off topic. Yeah, let me remind everyone that not everyone is smart, especially famous people. And I'm going to remind people in 2017 that OBJ posted a video of himself looking directly at a solar eclipse like an idiot. People are that stupid.
Trump did it too. It was like, another thing everybody got mad about. But it was
the sun isn't in my eyes. I'm telling you, it's the truth. I'm telling you.
But yeah, it's just so funny, like envisioning people like going to Google and being like, "Why did my eyes hurt?" After just probably directly looking up at the sun to see the solar eclipse, your eyes fucking melted off. You're stupid.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna get canceled, dude. I'm gonna get this podcast.
So you can cut that out. He's got to leave it in there. But no, people are that stupid.
Our say it.
Say what? I just stuttered saying R.
R.
I'm never gonna shut up. I'm never gonna actually look at a solar eclipse to ever test this out. But I imagine looking at a solar eclipse is like removing your protective glasses after getting your pupils dilated. Because I did that just to be like, it can't be that bad. Boy, oh boy. Flashbang to the fucking face.
Why would you do that, actually? Why?
I
feel like you could fuck your vision up if you tested those waters.
I mean, it was just a quick like, oh. And I didn't look up. I looked straight. And I was just like, oh, sunlight. But,
Just come outside, just...
I don't know. Stare at the sun.
It's like you get LASIK and you go outside and just look directly up at the sun.
It's like Indiana Jones where they open up the Lost Ark. That's like.
Have you guys heard about how they do that with I don't know if it's which one with if it's PRK or LASIK that like is like slicing open the eye, or is both doing it?
LASIK.
And I think LASIK is just by laser.
LASIK laser sounds like.
Well, I thought LASIK used to be with the slicing of it, but then they were like, well, this doesn't sound very good, and I don't think it's great for marketing, so they really got into lasers.
Maybe, I don't know, but like the way they do it, like slicing open, I guess with the laser or whatever, when they do it, you go blind for 15 minutes until they just, and you're done, and you have perfect vision. Like, yeah, you're sitting there, you're blind.
My sister,
it's one by one.
She has to wear glasses now because they messed it up.
Yeah, I heard a lot. They mess it up a lot, actually, and people have like killed themselves because like they usually have like decent enough vision before, but they're like, okay, I don't want to wear glasses anymore, so they get LASIK done, and then they come back with worse vision. In some cases, they stay permanently like blind, well,
because they can't cut it open again, can they?
I don't know how it works, but there have been multiple people that have like killed themselves after having LASIK done because they just like can't handle it, and they don't want to like be blind, you know.
I almost made a joke I shouldn't.
This is just everything about this episode is gonna have to be cut.
I was just gonna say you can't handle the truth, but we're talking about people killing themselves. Let me not make movie reference jokes.
I don't get it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, guys, don't look up at the sun. It's probably not a good idea, even during a solar eclipse where the sun is blocked off.
I did once it was blocked off. I ain't gonna lie. Because if you're looking at it with the glasses after it's blocked off, it's pretty much dark outside in the area you're at. So then you're looking, right? And then once it fully eclipses, you don't see nothing. It's back to pitch black. And I was just like, you know what? Once in a lifetime. Pop the bad boys off, look right at it. I'm like, this is sick.
Just stared at it.
Yeah, it was sweet. Because I wouldn't be able to see it if it was like with the glasses on.
We used to have like contests on the playground during recess, like in kindergarten or some shit. Who could stare up at the sun the longest?
That's track.
I was gonna say that's dumb, but I just told Sarah the other day about how sometimes I'd just like be like, fuck it, I'm gonna look at the sun, and I would just kind of look at the sun for a second. I don't know why. I was a stupid
I think
kid.
Billy and Mandy did a thing about that, and I think that's why we all did it.
Blinking contest with the sun.
Staring contest with the sun. I could win. Nah, I'd win.
Nah, I win.
Oh yeah, I got a question that'll get us canceled. Do you think people who are
Whoa. I got a question that would get us canceled. I don't think we...
Do you think people who are on the spectrum just don't have enough battle XP to evolve? Or do you think we haven't gotten enough battle XP to evolve to people on the spectrum?
I'll tell you this. Yes. I think it's the latter of those.
You think we don't have enough battle XP?
That's definitely it.
So who do you think? What kind of fight would get me enough XP to evolve? I'm trying to hit the next stage.
Middle school janitor, probably.
Just go right into
So
high
wait,
school, beat the shit out of a janitor.
Okay, let me clarify. Like, so you're saying like autistic people on the spectrum, people on the spectrum need more XP to
Battle XP to level up.
To level up.
Because you gotta start with mild. You gotta get the mild.
Yeah, you can't go straight to the end game boss.
And
You know,
then you got hyper focus, and then like I don't know what your ult would be, but I'm sure it'd be powerful.
I'm
in my autism X form.
Dude, so I guarantee you some game developer
No,
is making a game
I'm
about
sorry.
autistic superpowers.
I'm a terrible person for bringing
right
this
now,
shit up.
dude. And if they aren't, they need to start right.
well,
It would
one
be
in
so
one in
good.
every 30 kids now have it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, and it's a spectrum, you know, so you could be like pretty mild and technically still have it.
Like me.
Yeah, like me.
I just want to say my jokes and my question are all in good taste.
Are they?
Are they?
I think that's for the internet to decide, Adrian.
I'm done with you.
I mean, no.
You mean no harm as just crying, laughing.
Me no harm, and yet like we probably just did
Autism
irreversible
X.
harm to a bunch of people.
All right, I'm done. That actually brings up my next question. That's an
Jesus.
actual serious question. If Pokemon were real, what would be the first Pokemon that you would try to go catch?
I thought you were gonna.
I feel like I feel like the draft is like
We already did a draft, and I think we already talked about a Pokemon that we would catch.
Well, we just talked about our favorite, but like, because you can't just go and catch any Pokemon right away.
I would go catch a freaking
So, like, what would be the
and keep it
ideal-
forever.
A Cyndaquil?
You be my little buddy.
Swablu.
Is that the one that evolves into that other
Altair.
one? Yeah, Alter.
I actually think
Because I want fly, dog.
I would get him a chop. Because thinking realistically, Pokemon really wouldn't be the only threat in the world. People would. So let me make sure my first Pokemon can also beat the shit out of people without like killing them purposely. Because you can't be like, yeah, I told my Charizard to hit him with a flamethrower to protect myself. Like, okay, you wanted your Charizard to kill him, but it's like, oh no, my Machamp over here just was like defending me.
Why don't you
And
go for like a Steelix then, if you wanted like defense?
big ass fucking thing. Think I'm gonna fit that where I live? We're thinking realistic here. Okay. What?
You don't get that? I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
I'm gonna just fly down and Dragon Breath you either way, so it doesn't matter.
I feel like
See,
if
but that's a
Pokemon
murder
were in
charge.
the world, though,
No, it's
like everybody
real
would
life
get
charge.
Pokemon.
Because then I'm gonna eventually have my starting 6, right?
Yeah,
And
but we're
then-
thinking realistically. Some people aren't smart enough to catch Pokemon. Some people
Then
aren't
they
smart
fry.
enough to exist during a solar eclipse and not
Survival
fuck
of
their
the
vision up.
fittest. Survival of the fittest.
Exactly. So
I think
some
if we
vets would be
lived in
people.
a realistic Pokemon world, though, it would kind of be similar to the Pokemon games, and we would like
If you're trying
move
to do that-
society in a different direction.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
saying put us in
Authoritarian.
Pokemon world. I'm talking put Pokemon in our world.
No, that's what I'm saying. But if Pokemon come into our world, sure, I think we'll have some Pokemon wars. It'd be a little scary for a sec, but then eventually we would understand, like, okay, we can just like be like peaceful with our little buddies.
No. Fire. Dragon Breath. Then I'm gonna
First
go catch
off-
a Mew-
First
Then I'm
off,
gonna go catch a
capitalism's
Mewtwo.
going to get its hooks into that. And
There
then
there
you're
will
gonna
be no military industrial complex. It's just going to be Pokemon. There's going to be a Charizard on every platoon, every squad.
Eventually, they're just going to keep certain Pokemon on the brink of extinction in zoos and just sell us the small domesticated ones that we can just cuddle with.
Well, until I fucking level that fucking Pidgey up to 99, they got a new thing coming.
As soon as you hit fucking Pidgeotto, you got fucking FBI knocking at your door with fucking
Oh yeah, it's like they
just like
they
8
check out to
Gyarados
make sure.
surrounding your house.
Oh yeah, I built a moat. There's fucking Gyarados and what's another water Pokemon?
It'll be the
Sharpedos.
There's a squad of Hitmonlee and Hitmonchans breaking down your door, just breaking shit, looking for you.
Oh, dude, I'd go get the Trapinch. That looks like a harmless guy until it turns into Flygon.
Can you teleport with like an Abra?
Yeah.
I'd just have an Abra and just be dipping
Teleport.
out.
I would get a Mew.
Deuces.
You can't get a Mew.
Cuddly,
Chase, you don't even know how to Mew.
quite frankly.
I'm not gonna try it again. we spent too long trying at the beginning. But yeah, realistically, if I had a choice and I could go out and catch a Pokemon, I would definitely get a Cyndaquil. Straight up. And he would be my little buddy.
I think I would get him a chop because you know what? That would also motivate me to just get ripped. That would just also be my workout partner too. Be my bro. And also, when people or anyone tries anything, I'll be like, "Yo," he's just gonna come out, just fucking throw hands. It's like a best friend, personal bodyguard, all in one.
And to mess up your workout regime, I'm gonna get a slacking and then use sloth, and then you just fall asleep all the time.
Yeah, and the minute you have your back turned, my Machamp's gonna come up and just start beating the shit out of you.
No,
Why do you guys go straight to violence? Why can't we just hang out and be
You know what?
peaceful with
And
And
our...
then I'm
American.
fucking shooting your slacking. I'm gonna shoot him in his fucking head.
When did this
with your-
turn into
with
Power
your-
World, guys?
with your San Diego gun laws.
Ooh.
You can still get a gun out here. I'm a veteran. Think they're gonna deny me a weapon
Yes.
in Pokemon World?
I feel like guns would be the least of our issues if we lived in a Pokemon world. there could be one singular Pokemon that just nukes us.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna throw a Jigglypuff in your room when you're just chilling, Gan, and it's gonna sing. It's gonna make you fall asleep. And then me and Machamp are gonna run in and beat the shit out of you.
I already had the sleep idea, dude. Done.
Prank him, John.
Break him, John.
I'm not even gonna beat you up. I'm just gonna make you fall asleep when you're in the middle of doing something, and then you should be hogtied on top of a building. You're not even gonna know where you're at.
I'm gonna catch a nut. I'm gonna catch a Jigglypuff
Nut.
and a Jinx. And when a Jigglypuff makes you fall asleep, I'm gonna put the Jinx in your bed and take pictures and send it to the FBI. Yeah.
You don't even know where I'm at, dog.
Now you're going to jail for interspecies relation laws.
Why a Jinx? Do a Labunny.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of sounds like your part that you went for a chance.
No, because it's gonna make you look worse if it's an ugly Pokemon like Jinx. They're gonna be like, oh, he could have done it with a Lopunny, but
Jinxie?
and it's the most human looking one.
I don't know. There's some human-looking Pokemon.
I'm gonna pay a Mime Junior to say that you touched it.
This has just gone south.
Pokemon don't need currency. What are you gonna pay him with? Raspberries?
I'm gonna help him evolve into a Mr. Mime.
That sounds not good. Hey, follow me, little boy. I'll help you evolve.
I'll help you. Hey, guys, we're gonna get canceled.
Tell the police this man touched you and I'll help you evolve.
We're grooming Pokemon. We're grooming Pokemon.
It sounds so bad.
Yeah, I know. This is the reality that we're in.
When you think about it, even if you catch them and you make them fight, now you're abusing them.
That's crazy because it segues into our next topic of bad superpowers.
Bad superpowers. Okay, which one do you guys want to do? Just the
First
first one.
you read them out. So.
All right, here we go. Back again, fan favorite. Bad superpower number 1.
I need a double hit real quick. Keep going. I'm listening.
God damn it. Able to go back in time, but it's in 30-second intervals. Or you can see into the future, but only for trivial events that have no impact on anything important. So going back in time, you can only go back for 30 seconds at a time.
Trivial in what way?
Just like that have no impact on anything important.
Well, if there's anything I know about like Flash and the space-time continuum, the littlest things out of place can make the biggest difference in the future. So
there you go. There's your.
I don't know.
There's your.
You're at a restaurant, some kid's toy's about to fall, and you're just like, oh, I see this kid's toy is about to fall, and you just like catch it.
But that has some form of impact.
No, it's just like
the toy would impact into the ground.
You just catch the toys, so the kid's toy doesn't fall on the floor. That's it.
I would just become Aaron Yeager.
Tatake.
How do you jump from here? How do you jump from here to that?
But yeah, man.
I would do the 30 seconds. I would want to go back in time and just.
Dan's gonna pull an Aaron Yeager and convince the kid to drop the toy.
Drop this toy. You don't need this anymore.
The toy needs to drop.
What has this ever done for you? Kill it.
And then
Actually,
that led
Dan
to...
is the baby.
I hate this. What about you, Adrian? What are you going with?
I feel like both I can conveniently use for minor things, but like...
Honestly, thinking about like seeing into the future, but only for like trivial things, I feel like that can be like almost a like pop culture news TikToker, and I can break news well before it happens and then make so much money off of it. That's like an influencer's
But
dream.
trivial in what way though? Because you're gonna get the news
I
on
would
what?
take I would take the
This
time
kid's foot was
travel,
about to fall today, and I grabbed it. That's what
I would
grabbed.
I would do the go back in time.
Cool.
Yeah.
But see
Going back
now,
in time.
what I'm wondering is like 30 seconds in the past. Now, do you know what I mean, animate objects, do those go back with you? You're about to get into a car accident. Do you go back 30 seconds and the car is still in front of you? Just or
Yeah,
no?
you can go back in
would-
time. It just everything rewinds for 30 seconds.
Actually, dude, I'm doing that because
Yeah.
I would have
So
So
saved
if you're
my.
about to go into a car accident, boom, rewind.
Yeah, my truck
Even
would
the
be doing a lot better.
simplest things, like, yeah, it'll be inconvenient to jump a whole 30 seconds back if you only want to go back 5 seconds, but like, imagine you're eating something and like, you just take a bite and it just tastes super gross. Just like, go back 30 seconds, avoid that bite. You go to a restaurant, you order something, you don't like it, just jump back, do a couple cycles of 30 seconds, jump back to when you're ordering, order something different.
Or if they're about to mess up your food, you just go up to them. And, you know what I mean? They come and deliver it, right? And you're like, wait a second. You go back 30 seconds, walk up there before they put it out there, and be like, "Hey, man, that ain't gonna be right. I just know it."
I just know. I have a feeling this is not
Hey, man.
okay.
No, you know, what'd be even funnier than making it even
That's
more
taking
of a
another 30 seconds.
You know what would be even more of a bad superpower? If you had no recollection of you going back in time. That would make it.
should have thought of that.
It's like
God damn it.
it's like you go back 30 seconds. You're like, I'm supposed to do something. Something was
Damn
supposed
it. Ugh. Well, we can't do it now. We just spent a whole fucking time doing that.
I mean, I
That'd
would
be
still
hilarious.
pick it regardless.
Yeah, me too.
So add in that stipulation if you want in the comments. You do you. We won't control you. Argue
I
amongst
was trying
yourself.
to micromanage people on the last one. They were like, I'll just teleport on New Year's and then be able to do it twice in one day. And I was like, fuck you. No, it's every 365 days. It resets every time you do it.
Yeah, but see, even that, like, okay, what are you gonna do? That's a 24-hour span. What are you gonna do in that?
Yeah. I mean, maybe go to New York for New Year's and then leave. It'd be fun.
Let's talk. Have we talked about?
I
New
hear
Year-
actually going
New
to
Year's
New
ball
York.
drop?
I hear it's actually terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have we ever
pee on
talked
the
Yeah.
about
ground and everything out there?
I heard
No,
it's bad,
people-
and it's cold.
People don't want to lose their spot, so they stand there for like 9 hours. They wear diapers and shit, and then shit
Literally.
themselves and still stand there. This is a bunch of grown people and sometimes their family shitting themselves in public and standing in it just to watch a big ball go down while me, without pants on, sits on the couch and comfortably watches it at the same time. Like, what is fucking wrong
Honestly,
with
though,
you?
I love our like society. I love society to where it can like craft an event where you have to sit for 9 hours in your own shit just because you want to maybe see a ball drop. It's just like, I don't know.
No, you
don't
could
know.
see the ball drop from like
But
20
you
blocks
can
away,
see it
probably.
in person, Adrian. Come on.
bigger, brighter up close.
Hey, little
You
Jimmy,
just
did you
had to
pack your
be there.
diapers?
Like, what do
Hey,
you do?
little-
What do you do when you tell people the full story? Like, you just tell them, yeah, I got there, and then I just
Yeah, I
stood
saw
there
it
for
in
9
New York.
hours. I got some drinks and some stuff. What'd you do when you had to go to the bathroom or something?
You know they
I just
overprice
shit
everything
myself.
in that area.
I just shit myself. Quirky, but I still saw the ball drop. You're
I did the biggest dump.
I took the biggest dump on New Year's Eve. Hey
Honestly,
guys, here's
Best
still a
experience-
little tea.
Honestly, best experience of my entire life.
Trigger warning:
I
poopy stinky pants.
I pooped 30 minutes in.
I've never heard him laugh this hard.
Because I just picture it in my head. Just like.
Oh man. I know we just got to our spot, guys, but I really have to go take a shit.
Earlier that day. How would you like the burrito, sir? Fully loaded, please.
Are you just gonna do it mid convo too? You're just gonna be like, yeah, I could really get.
You ever
That would
see
be
like you ever see like babies when they do it? They're just like. I'm crying.
Oh man.
You sit there talking to your buddy and just oh.
But yeah, man. Q3 was pretty good.
I saw Luke Bryan singing live. It was great.
Oh man. God. Where do you go?
Did he just poop?
Oh no, I had to go blow my nose.
Did he just poop?
I was laughing and crying. Oh god.
and shitting.
Oh god.
Oh. Well. Yeah,
I
that's a bad
I sat in my own shit for 6 hours, but I got to watch Fergie do some flips on stage, so it's all cool.
I can't
I mean,
poop.
once in a lifetime experience, if we're being honest.
Fuck.
Ooh. What do you guys want to do? Another one?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. This one's a little dark. We'll do the one. We'll do this one. You can phase through. Oh, sorry. Let me start over. You can phase through solid objects, but only if you're not wearing any clothes and you can't control when it happens. Or you have telekinetic powers, but they work with only objects that weigh the same as you.
Dude, definitely the telekinetic one.
Telekinesis, yeah.
Well, I just changed it. It can only be stuff that weighs the same as you. It can't be anything less or anything more.
Oh.
Because obviously the telekinetic powers would be sick.
Man,
Even if it was anything less.
I gotta find 250 pounds of bullets.
I guess you could just take like a fucking
But
a
you can only
bomb,
move the,
like a
the amount
200.
of them.
Dude, why is your backpack so heavy? Surprise! You fallen right into my trap.
Yeah, I would go with the telekinetic powers though, because I would hate to just be like, because you want to know when you would phase through shit, and you would have to be naked.
That's easy for me. I'm pretty sure
But,
everyone
like-
in here has seen it.
What if it just co-aligns with you taking a shower?
Oh yeah,
Then
you're
you're
like in the
fucked.
shower and then you just fucking fall through.
Shut up.
Like imagine you're just mid Pound Town and you just thrust and you're just
That's
into
why
the
you keep
people-
one sock on, Adrian, so it doesn't happen.
You just like you're just you're like on the top floor.
You're just now 7 floors down in the apartments.
And
You're at a
knowing how
hotel,
pi-
like, oh shit, you're just in the pool now. How the fuck did I get here?
And knowing how piping works in a lot of places, you definitely would end up in someone else's shower.
You just shit, fuck. It's just some
And that's how
fat
I
dude
met your
taking a
mom.
shower. I gotta go get some tissue. I gotta blow my nose. Running.
Tissue
Yeah,
for your
stuck on that
issue?
last one.
If I knew that was my power, though, with the telekinetic thing, I would definitely find a bunch of just things that weigh that much. Just knowing how I'd be with the power, I would know I would just
Yeah,
find.
that's how I
Just
would.
drive around my truck, it's got like a wheelbarrow in the back.
Mhm.
Do you
Yeah,
need help
just like you would
fixing?
keep everything in a bag too. I feel like I would just keep it all in a bag and like use the bag, like telekinesis the bag, and then just lift all my stuff that I want. It is a glorified tote bag.
Oh, dude.
All
250
right.
pounds, but on a barbell. Just have that in the back of the truck. Just
What I would do
destruction.
is, I would keep a box. I would get a big old box, and I would get like a big scale, and I would be like, put anything you want into this box until that scale hits, and then just whatever my current weight is at the time. And I'll be like, when it hits that weight, I can move it with my mind, and I can make bets on it, and like control a whole betting ring around that, or something. Take it all
Oh,
around the country, all around the world, doing
being an
that trick.
entrepreneur. I like that.
And then as soon as it hits that weight, it'd be like, all right,
Appreciate you.
pretend to struggle.
And that's the thumbnail.
Your supervillain just like has just like some kind of like super speed, just knocks the weight off of it. No, my weakness.
Reverse flash just takes a 1 pound item off. No,
Comes up, uppercuts you to death.
your schemes are over, bro. I just wanted to pay rent.
But yeah, man.
Yeah. So we're all doing the telekinesis.
Telekinesis. Yeah, that's
Yeah, man.
obvious.
That's a pretty easy one. All right,
Do
we
one
got
more.
one more. Do we want to do it or
Yeah,
save it for another time?
Yeah, let's do it.
fuck it.
All right. You can absorb other people's emotional pain, but it leaves you feeling empty and devoid of any positive emotions. Or you can manipulate probabilities, but only to slightly increase the likelihood of minor inconveniences happening to yourself, such as stubbing your toe or spilling your coffee.
It's like Domino from Deadpool. I feel like
Yeah.
just like luck power. Definitely go with the second one there.
I would honestly go with the first one. I will absorb other people's emotional pain, and then I would literally become a superhero and just become a husk, essentially. I will be a vessel for people's emotional pain and then see society thrive.
Okay, I'm not choosing yet, but I'm gonna take your little positive there. I'm gonna expand it. You can build yourself an entire legacy that goes on for millennia to be the person that cures mental health as a martyr, and then
Boom.
you know
Whoa. I mean, I'll
be a
live,
martyr.
I'll try
Full
and
on-
live my life.
Full on
Maybe
martyr. You're
I'll-
not gonna be able to live. You're just gonna hate everything. At that point,
after
you're just
like
gonna
a
be
year,
like,
I'm just like, I'm done, dude. I can't.
after you cure mental illness, you just
I give everybody a year. I'm like, you can come to me and I will absorb your emotional pain. Don't fuck it up again. And then I'm going out after a year. If you don't come to me in a year, you're going to have your shitty issues.
don't come looking for me in a year because I'm not gonna
I'm not
fucking
gonna
be
be
here. Go fuck yourself. Shit. But the probability one, like,
If I could tell you how many times I spilt my coffee in the morning,
I don't think you understand. The one thing that enrages me probably the most is either minor inconveniences or minor inconveniences when I'm already upset about something. Like, those just infuriate me. Like, what was it? Yesterday, I went to a gas station, got me a hot chocolate because I'm trying to stay off caffeine because it fucks my stomach up. And
You got a hot chocolate living in San Diego?
You got a hot
it's
chalky.
cold out here
Who hurt
a
you?
little bit. It's
Who
still been
hurt
it's still been low 60s, high 50s for a bit
Oh yeah, that's super
because
cold.
we get like
Watch out.
rain and hail. It's cold
That's
enough to enjoy a Rocky Road hot chocolate.
Did not
It's
help
delicious.
your cause.
And then I would have a little cream cheese coffee cake.
Well, cream cheese would do.
Or
it.
I have a
cream
little
cheese
cream
cake.
cheese coffee cake with my hot chalky.
Hey man,
My Walkie
it's
World hot
delicious.
chocolate.
It's delicious. I don't care what you say. Those jokes don't faze me. I fucking love hot chocolate. I fucking love hot chocolate because it's a different form of chocolate milk, and chocolate milk is amazing. I will die on that hill.
Do you
Chocolate
get little
milk-
marshmallows
chocolate milk,
with your hot chocolate?
Chocolate milk is so fucking good.
I'm a cool drink kind of guy.
I will double jerk you both for some fucking chocolate milk. I don't care.
Told
But
on
yeah,
yourself.
no, minor inconvenience. I was walking, trying to open the fucking cream cheese cake. Got some fucking. I was wearing a black shirt, so it didn't matter. But I spilled some hot chocolate on me. I was like, fucking shit.
See,
To
then you
increase
wouldn't
the
have that
probability
problem.
to avoid that. Yeah, it ruined almost the whole day for me. It almost ruined WrestleMania for me.
The jokes write itself.
Say something about WrestleMania.
We just had to sit here.
Snoop Dogg was out there.
What?
Who are you? Fucking 40? Like, who cares?
Drewski was there.
Drewski, the guy that hangs out with the diddler?
He hangs out with Diddy.
Meek
Bro.
Mill was there. Meek Mill was there.
I was telling Sarah they probably shouldn't have put that because they had they put Dreams and Nightmares as a song for like the little video package they had for night 2, and I was like, ugh. Diddy was giving him a nightmare for sure.
Yeah, dude. If you listen to the Theo Vaughn podcast where he recently had Drewski on, Theo Vaughn just like went out on a limb and just started asking him about Diddy, and he's like, dude, if you listen to it, you can see that he low key felt super awkward, and then started talking about he's like, you hear that new Sexy Red song? I'm like, you're not helping yourself, because Drewski was at the party where it's like Diddy, like it was like everyone was wearing white clothes. And it was like Diddy was there. The white version of Diddy, that one guy's like Mark Rubin, I think it is. He's literally like the white version of Diddy. And Drewski actually just at a recent award show was just hugging up next to this dude.
Mark Rubin? Who the fuck is?
Can't look it up.
Can you look it up?
Maybe do it on like a VPN search.
Yeah. If you're looking up Diddy and
I think it might be Mark Rubin.
Former football player Mark Rubin?
Maybe not. What's his name? I do like good Rubin though. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know.
Drewski, I don't know who it is. I'll find it and I'll send it to you guys. It'll
White
be better prepared.
version of
white version.
Diddy.
The Diddler.
If it
White.
actually comes up, I'm gonna be insane. Is it just edited pictures of Diddy white?
And you've seen pictures of the guy that was Diddy that they caught? That ain't Diddy, bro.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm going probability. We're gonna go back to that. I'm gonna go probability.
Way to change the subject there.
Yeah, a little suspicious.
I'm not gonna keep looking up who this fucking white version of Diddy is. I don't care who that fucking dude is.
The Google FBI agent is just like, what the fuck is this guy looking up right now?
Well, they're probably watching this as we record and just like, what is wrong with these guys? These guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Why were they
I
talking
don't
about
know.
autistic people leveling up?
That's gonna be crossing
Perfect.
a few lines for a few people, but all jokes,
All in good fun.
all in a good heart.
Or is it?
We know that people on the spectrum are just as able to do anything that people not on the spectrum are able to do. We just make
If not
jokes because
better.
we're stupid.
If not better.
If not better, yes, obviously. But
I've seen The Good Doctor.
you're not helping our case.
I know, but keeping it in, guys.
Let's do something scores on that thing that's got us hooked. All of us hooked, not just one person.
Dragon's Dogma.
All of us, not just two.
After playing I will say, after playing Dragon's Dogma for a little bit, my opinion has changed a little bit
You're fake.
in a good way.
Oh.
Yeah, try me again. Am I still fake, Gannon? Wow.
Depends on what you say.
But yeah,
Gun to my
let's
head
do
right now.
A something scores on predecessors.
Da-na-na, da-na-na. I'm feeling a little like acid refluxy right now.
You took acid.
I had somebody offer me acid like a little while ago, and I was like, dude, I'm like 25. I feel like if I do it right now, I'm not gonna be able to be okay.
Did
You're
I
not
tell you
coming
guys
back.
the story about us at a rave and this guy offered us shrooms, but only if we took it, or free shrooms, but only if we ate it in front of him, and he recorded it for his private story or whatever. I was like,
No,
fuck no.
Why would I
Yeah,
want
no
to
thanks.
incriminate myself? Just give it to me right now, bub.
bub.
Like, bro, if you're gonna offer me fucking free shrooms, give me the fucking free shrooms. I'm not gonna eat them
I
in
have
front
a
of you.
I have a new pet peeve when
Suck
people
my
call
dick.
me bub.
I'm gonna.
What's up, bub?
I was going to pick up like
What?
food at a restaurant, and the cashier called me bub, and I was like, I'm fucking 26. Call me
Bub?
bub one more
I
time.
don't know. I see bub as a term of endearment.
I get like bud.
Yeah.
or
Buddy, see, that's bud and buddy is where I'm like, nah, I am 26.
I don't
That's
like.
where I'm
I feel
like.
like bub. You're calling me bub like because I'm a kid or I look like a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Call me buddy, and I'm gonna
Um,
fucking fist you with a railroad spike. Learn
You
some
never,
respect.
I'm okay
you know
with
the
Buddy.
Wolverine? Buddy's terrible. Buddy's horrible.
I would prefer buddy over bud or bub.
You ever seen the Wolverine, dude?
No.
All right.
No.
Predecessor.
Lord.
What is that?
Let's get into it.
Who
thinks
wants
they
to
have
go
a score?
first? Gannon went first last time. I feel like Gannon goes first a lot of times. I'll start us off. I'll kick us off.
you have
with
a score?
score. I do.
I gotta think for a second.
Here you go. Low F word once again.
Well, I know. Okay, this is my. I was doing some editing for the Smite review last week, and it's coming out today. But you guys rate stuff super high. I feel like anything close to a 10 should be like Elden Ring level. You know?
No, that is a 10.
Elden Ring's like at a 9.8 minimum. I don't play it a lot, but I can understand the beauty in the
No,
game.
I would rate Elden Ring 10 out of 10. Like it's a perfect game. Obviously, it's not the cup of tea for everybody, but I would say it's a 10 out of 10.
I'd say
I
if
don't
it
think
gets-
Smite should come anywhere close to Elden Ring.
It didn't.
I'd say if it can hold
It
my
shouldn't.
attention for over 100 hours, that's a great game.
Sure. But I still don't think it's like 10 out of 10.
We haven't given anything a 10.
I
And none
know,
of our
but-
combined scores have gone over a 9.
Gan gave Smite a 9.3.
'Cause I've been playing it for literally 6 years.
Yeah. We've
I-
been playing it
I
a
know.
long time.
It's a timeless
I-
game.
It is a timeless game. So it's like World of Warcraft, but I'm not over here giving it a 10 out of 10.
Have you been playing World of Warcraft for 6 years?
But
It's a timeless game. People still play it.
What's your cyberpunk score?
It's not a 10 out of 10. I know I said 10 out of 10, but it's not a 10 out of 10. It would be like 9.5 out of 10.
You are Simon Cowell. Jeez.
He
dude.
really is.
Even a
Really
game you
is.
love, you're not even going to give more than 9.5.
Well, I think it's because it's still a little buggy. So
Yeah, it's only been out for
Yeah.
what, like 5 years.
well, their games have bugs, you know.
And you know what? We can ask the people who's had the most accurate scores. And I'm pretty sure that's me.
No. I think I'm a lot
People
more.
agreed. People agreed with my Baldur's Gate 3 score.
Okay, because we were a little off the rail for Baldur's Gate. I would honestly go back and re-rate my thing. I would boost it up a little bit, but
Not me.
yeah.
Anyways, let's get into
Yeah,
predecessor.
sorry.
I have a score.
Okay, go first.
I
You can go ahead.
mean, actually, I lied.
I can
Fibbied.
go if you want.
Go ahead.
I just feel like I'm getting pressured. For predecessor, I would give it an 8.5.
Okay.
Same score as Smite. And there are things that I like more about predecessor than Smite. There are things that I like more with Smite than predecessor. But I'll talk about the things I like first. I love the fluidness of the movement, the combat. I feel like everything's a lot more engaging. The combat just feels a lot more smoother. I think some of the characters, the heroes, are more unique. I understand Smite has to kind of play on the mythology of certain things, but I feel like with predecessor they have a lot more freedom to be able to make cooler stuff. But there are some characters where it's just like, why the fuck did you make this a character, you know? I would say so far the community isn't super toxic. I think
They kind of suck, honestly.
yeah. I just think
They have the same annoyance as Smite.
yeah, maybe.
Comes with any MOBA, though, I would say. That has that
'Cause
type of communication system.
It is
Which
because it is still very competitive. People are a lot more aggressive in this game because I think this game requires you to be a little bit more aggressive. It's not like patty cake like Smite is. It is just you jump right into it and just try and go get kills, you know? And that's what I kind of like about it. I like getting kills over assists more, you know? I just feel more rewarded with getting kills. With any sort of role I'm playing, I want to still get kills, and I feel like I'm playing the game right if I'm getting kills. And that's just my personal take on that. I know that's not how it should be, but that's just how I feel. Some of the bad things, I just feel like it's still a little undercooked. I feel like it's not, I haven't experienced any bugs or anything, but I just feel like the content isn't there. And I think this game has been out for a while. It just recently came to Xbox, but I think it's been out for a minute. And I just feel like there's not a ton of a ton of heroes to choose from. But I mean, really, that really is it. I think it's super quick to get into a game. The heroes are very unique. The play style is very fluid, and that's just what I love about it. And yeah, 8.5 from me.
Solid. Gan, you got anything? You got a score?
8.7. Is there someone screaming in someone's background?
That's loud white bitches in the hallway.
I'm sure they're lovely people.
8.7.
You just have to put one up on me, I think.
Well, I gotta be better than Simon Cowell and give people a fighting chance in this world. Especially
8.5 is still good.
8.7 anyway. I think my score is just lower because I'm heavily into Dragon's Dogma. I really do enjoy that game.
You're being biased. You're putting a bias over
I know.
playing.
Well, because like when yesterday I was playing with Trey, and it's just like tough when I want to play this game, like with the homie, and but in the background it's like, but man, I'd be using this time to do this and do this and do this. Especially with Magic Archer, that's
I
probably
feel like
that.
you're not giving a genuine score for predecessor then.
Well, you compare everything to Cyberpunk. Come on now,
No, I don't.
bro.
What are you talking about?
Imagine that. That's that's crazy.
I'm more comparing everything to Elden Ring, but I understand why you can't compare everything to Elden Ring.
Yeah, but no, I didn't. Like because with Smite for me, it's got a higher score because of I believe nostalgia. I'm not. I'm with you on the content thing because it really has been out. I think like the beta for PC was like 2021. You know, and like if you're gonna then bring something like that to console, I think it should be very hashed out. And after 2 years, especially because on Smite, it seems like they drop a new god every couple months almost. Like they give you at least like one or up to I've seen like three.
Every season is supposed to have three. Every
Yeah,
season adds like three
and they have like the
or four.
limitation of mythology. Meanwhile, you have this game where they can legit make any character they want. They have no lore to go off of. It could be anything you want. You could drop the coolest characters, but yeah, you know. So that's really it for me. The content on there, I just
There's
feel
one
like,
map.
yeah, um, yeah. There's one map, realistically one game mode, and yeah, man, it just like because sometimes in games like this, I want to try out characters, and I've tried out a bunch of characters, and it seems like if I get a certain role, I'm essentially going to pick the same exact character every time because I try other ones and it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at on that.
I would
Adrian, back
also
to you. Oh,
I would also say there's like not really like I guess it's kind of like a hit or miss with them. You can't have a designated role with a character. You can pick a character and they could do really well in a role that they shouldn't be in. And there's no like I guess commitment to a role. Like we've played against people who triple stack a lane when there should only be one or two people in that lane.
At the
And
yeah,
very
it's like,
beginning too.
what the
not
fuck are you doing?
not very balanced.
And it's yes, and there's no punishment for that. You can't like fuck over your teammates if you do that. It's more encouraged than anything.
Yeah. Um, I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
I gave it also an 8.5.
And you want to call me the Simon Cowell? I'm on
Well,
par.
because there is a lot of valid criticisms about it, and it's I don't want to rate it over Smite because I don't think realistically it is better than Smite. I do enjoy things about it that are different than Smite. I do like the camera angle and the way things are set up. It's different. Um, the gameplay, like the gameplay and the fighting, I enjoy that. Um, there's not a big emphasis on this is your buff in the middle lane and the jungle has to come kill your buff, and you know you got to make sure you get your buff so it gives you advantage in lane. It's you still kind of have that in the middle lane, but it's just like this little bug you shoot 3 times that comes up every 2 minutes and it gives you a random buff. It's like movement speed or attack speed or bonus ability damage or a shield or whatever. Um, So like there's a bigger emphasis on just like straight up getting in there and fighting as soon as the minions come out. Like start getting your pokes, start building up your gold. Like, hey, if you get a kill, get a kill. Start pushing. It's not like Smite currently, where when you get to the tower, you gotta kill the shields, and then after that, you gotta like do some damage to the tower. Like you can really, if you could get the advantage with your minions and you can send them in, you'll eventually just take down the tower, and it won't take forever to do. Yeah, there's just a lot more emphasis on like the fighting style. I will say that like yes, like this is an early access game. It still says early access, right?
Yeah.
It's still technically early access, so it's like trying to give the benefit of the doubt of like this isn't finished, but also this has been around for a while. At least like the past 3-4 years, it's been around. So it's like, are we gonna get more stuff? Are we gonna get new heroes? How many heroes? Like, are you gonna do seasons? Like, how are you gonna release all of these? Are you gonna follow the same model as Smite or League of Legends? Like, how is that gonna go? It's not very clear at this moment, so it's kind of hard to gauge. But also, there still really isn't much heroes to use within the roles currently. Like, sorry, I'm trying to formulate my thoughts. Eat a dick.
Well, you said gouge. I think you meant gauge.
Gauge, whatever. Fucking
I
eat
was
my
like,
ass.
gouge.
No,
What are you
he's
talking-
gouging into the information.
Yeah.
But now I lost my fucking train of thought. But yeah, there's
I'm
not.
sorry. I was trying to like.
Thank you for
Not say
correcting me.
anything.
Eat a dick for correcting me. But
I am
there's
Simon
not much.
Cowell.
There's not a lot of versatility because there's not a lot of heroes. You can't really do much in each of the roles. And like you said, Chase, there's really not much emphasis in the role. You can switch over. I will say there is some heroes playing as. It's just super fun. Like Gan, I know you love Crunch. A big robot, super fun to play as. You just fucking dash at him, you throw him into a fucking uppercut, you hit him with a fucking hook, you just start knocking bitches out. Just start fucking swinging and swinging. It's fun. I like playing as the one mid laner, Gadget. It's just fun to just throw these fucking bombs that attach to people. It's like, don't run for me. I'm gonna get you. But
I would say time to kill is pretty. It's better than Smite, in my opinion.
yeah, I do like also that no matter what role you play, you have that ability to escape something because they give it comes equipped already that the Y button on Xbox is like this dash thing that everyone has. It's like the same dash. And I think that's pretty cool because like you don't have to have too much mobility to fight and you can still kind of escape. Like I've used that to just kind of get behind people as soon as I get a kill, you know. See the rest of the teams like pushing forward so I can jump back in behind. It's pretty cool. It's a little detail I enjoy. There's not really like builds. You just follow the recommended and it works. And it's just all about getting kills.
I think it's because
kinda
the
simple.
aiming. I think it's because the aiming's more like 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
I think that's why. Because you got to take more skill to aim. Like in Smite, it's like if they're lined up with you at the right time. But I noticed like
Mhm.
if you're playing as like a DPS character, you gotta like really aim like if
Yeah.
they're up above you or like you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is that too, and I do like that because it's a
Yeah.
little more skill oriented. It's not just point and click. It's kind of just like, oh shit, like if you're a little fast, like and I'm missing my like I've made people I'm just bouncing back and forth, Smite logic, dodging autos, and you know people are just kind of like all over the place trying to aim because they suck. But yeah, I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to rate it higher than Smite because it's not better than Smite, but it's simpler and has some things that I enjoy that Smite doesn't have.
Yeah, that's why I kept it the same score as Smite, because there's things that I like more than it does with Smite, but there are some things that Smite does better than its predecessor, and I feel like they're on similar levels for me. And it's a similar game.
Trey was just trying to call me.
Me?
Trey was just trying to call me.
Oh,
Trey. He said he's time for the games. Because I round up. Okay. With all of our scores, that brings our something original scores total for predecessor up to 8.5.
8.5, which honestly, it's a good review.
Yeah.
For predecessor. I mean, if I'm predecessor, I'd be like, dude, 8.5 for our game?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's technically 8.5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, eventually 7. But
The devil?
Anyways, you can find us on all streaming platforms. I'm talking Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube to see the visuals. Well, if you also have Spotify, also have the visuals.
go fuck yourself.
Why?
The Patreon, it's only $3 of if you want to like just throw $3. Hey, how you doing?
3 years,
$3.
$3.
And
Oh, we didn't even talk about that. Never mind. We'll come back.
I tried to lob it up to you earlier.
When?
the 5 for 5 deal at Arby's.
Continue, Gan.
And but yeah, dude. So yeah.
Did you see Subway's doing 6 for 6 now?
Yeah, I saw that.
6 for 6 inches. It used
What
to be
happened to the
5
5
for
for
a foot
12?
long.
Yeah. The math ain't math in here. I'm paying an extra $1. I'm losing 6 inches.
I'm paying an extra $1 for half my sandwich now. That I feel like Subway PR team should have looked at that and been like, this is not going to go over well for people.
Especially for people that were around at that time.
Well, we were all, and it used to be like 5 for a foot long. Wait, what? How did it go?
$5.
$5.
$5 foot
long. $5 foot.
This literally was the restaurant of
Eddie,
Lewisburg.
Eddie.
If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Get a ham and cheese and an orange drink. If you know, you know.
Where at?
On a roll.
On a roll. She's having a midlife crisis. J-Lo
Dude,
is
she is going.
full on.
Oh, you're talking about J-Lo.
full on midlife crisis. But that's a topic for another time.
That's a talk for another time. But also, we'll save it for this time. Happy 3-year anniversary, guys! Woo!
Happy.
What's
Past
something
it.
they say in New York? Fuck you! God damn it, J-Lo, shut up!
Oh,
When I have my hair like this, it reminds me of when I was just a young girl on the block. Shut you haven't been on the block for 50 years, lady.
even when she was on the block, she wasn't doing anything.
Block activities. So,
You want to see a
somebody-
Jenny on the block? My titi Jenny, from New York, there for like 40 years. That was Jenny on the block. J-Lo ain't no Jenny from the block.
Why is the
She
titty
wasn't
on
in
the block?
Spanish Harlem or the Bronx. All right, my family was there. My
So you
aunt,
got
Jenny.
so you're secondhand gangster. Watch out.
No, not really, but
Papa! Daddy!
that's my mom's side, and they're all nice people.
But yeah,
Well, all
man,
right. Think we're ready
Yeah.
to wrap her up.
definitely ready to wrap her up.
Wrap her up. I barely know her. Jace, you got anything to add for the people
No.
before we go? Okay. Anyways,
If I had
that's
something I wanted to add, I would
You
be
do
doing this shit.
every single time. You are my Clem Fandango, Chase.
I don't even know what you're
Anyways.
saying to me.
Gan knows what that means. Anyways, that is all we have for you guys today for the Something Original podcast. My name is Adrian.
Can you explain it in Fortnite terminology?
Yeah, yes, I can
Our
hear you,
match-
Clem Fandango.
Our match is ending, and we're going straight back to the lobby, dude. So we gotta change our skins. So my name is X Destroyer XX69X.
And I am Barry 42069.
And I was and will always be Gannon.
Peace out, guys.